Okay, now let's have a walkthrough to some of the attributes of TextView. Now we saw what is normal text view and what is medium text view and what is large text view. They just have difference in the size of the text. Now what if you want a custom size? How to do that? There are some attributes which we need to set to change the size of these. So we'll set its size, and the attribute is just type Android colon. To define attributes or to set their values, we use this. First you have to use Android, then you have to use colon, then name of the attribute. And name of the attribute to set the size or the font size is text size. And again you will have to give this value in dps. Let's give 20 dp. As you can see, the size has changed. Let's try with 50 dp. You can see the change up here. So this is how you change the size of the text. And there are some other attributes which we'll discuss. Text, we already showed that what is the property text. Whatever you will give the value or property in this, that value will be set to the text view and that value will be shown. And next is text color. To change the color of the text, we use a property name Android text color. And color value you will have to give in hash codes. You can get the hash code of the colors. You can Google it to get the colors. There are various websites which provide the colors. And I'm just giving any random color. I'm giving red color to it. And the hash code for color red is FF0000. Let's see if the color has changed. Yes, there you go. The color has been changed. So this is the property to change the color of the text view, Android text color. And next is font size, which we discussed already. Next is editable. If you want this text view to be editable, then you will have to set the editable property. And editable property takes two values, true or false. It's a boolean. Just type Android editable. Then you can see it has two values, true or false. By default it's false. Now I'm setting it to true. When we'll run this program, then you'll be able to edit this. We'll run this program after discussing all the attributes. And then next is password. If you want your text view to be a password, or if you want to use text view to set the password, then you will have to set the password property. Then how to do that? Similarly, password property takes two values. It's also a boolean. Just Android password. You can see two values, true or false. If you set it to true, all the text which is written here, it will convert into stars or dots. See, you can see the conversion here. So for the following, we'll just remove it. And then text all caps. If you want your value to take all caps, or you want all the capital letters, you will have to set this property. Android text all caps. Again, this also takes two values. It's also a boolean. If it's true, it will convert it into all caps, and if it is false, it will use the same whatever we have written here. True. You can see it has renamed it to Android. You were not able to see is because size was too much and it went outside the screen, so that's why I've reduced the size to 20 dp, and now you can see it was not all caps here. And when we set this property text all caps to true, it has changed to all caps Android tutorial. All the alphabets are capital or uppercase. And we discussed this Android layout underscore width. We can set it to any value, 63 dp, 50 dp or whatever, or match parent or wrap content. Similarly, layout height. And then it's Android underscore or Android colon gravity. Gravity sets the alignment of the text view. Now we'll see it, Android and gravity. If you want this text to be centered, then you will set it to center. Just type C and click center, and you can see it has centered now. Now if you want it to be left aligned, you'll say left. You can see it's left aligned. And if you want it to be right aligned, you will just simply set this to right. Android gravity equals right, and you can see now it's on the right direction. Now we'll just set it to center for now. Looks good now. And now Android underscore hint. Suppose you have not given any value to the text view, and if you want user to see any hint of it, then you can use Android hint attribute, and you can give one value. I'm giving the same value. I'm just removing this Android text attribute. There you can see it has shown that hint, and as we have set it to editable, now we'll run the program and we can see whether we can edit this text view or not. Now I'll run this program. As you know, it takes more time when first time it starts up, so I'm disconnecting for some time and I'll connect again once application shows up in AVD or emulator.